Unless you own a bank or build cars and your debt is in the hundreds of millions, in other words, if you are a regular investor and had some financial problems lately, well, you're on your own. The government is not going to send you a check to bail you out. You'll not miraculously find new sources of cash to give yourself as bonus. Actually, you may have to get ready to pay even more in your tax bill to fund the major bailouts that much larger, much less worthy businesses and their executives are going to receive, and you will have funding. We are not saying that the large-scale financial rescue plans being implemented are wrong or should not be done, but we'd like to point out the unpleasant reality that the average individual is now facing an even tougher situation in their personal finances, and we'd like to offer ideas for a better recovery plan. Many individuals have seen their savings and their retirement accounts shrink dramatically in the last several months, putting severe stress on their plans for retirement and the well-being of their families. We'd like to suggest effective ways to build your own stimulus package. A direct consequence of the ongoing deep financial crisis is the need to reassess the status of your personal finances, identify sources of savings, clean up your expense levels, and most of all, improve your investments for higher returns. In your investment portfolio, the proper asset allocation profile must be implemented to ensure the highest return compatible to the acceptable risk profile. Typically, this is achieved in consultation with a financial advisor. But no matter what your investment approach is, it is of primary importance to be able to rely on accurate information, to always be very aware of the trends in the market, and accordingly and timely structure the next move in your portfolio. This is no longer a long-term bull market that we are dealing with, where everybody can do money easy. This is no longer the time to toss good money into whatever product the broker suggests and then cross your fingers and hope for the best. The markets are now very volatile and require a much higher level of attention on everybody's part. Once you know what the various key markets are doing and have answers to questions such as, are equities in a bullish mode? Is this a major downturn or is it a counter trend? Is it a major crash? Is gold going up? Are bonds the safe thing to do? Is crude oil going back up? Once you can answer these questions, you can then choose the appropriate investment vehicles that better take advantage of the current events. And once all this is done, you can finally sit back, relax, and see great profits coming in. And this is no hype. This is a real sequence that can actually be implemented in the real world. Problem is that gathering and analyzing all this data is a large effort, and most people don't have the time to even begin such a task. This is where Outpaces comes in. Outpaces gives you a clear picture of what is happening in the various key markets that drive the economy, in the US and abroad, and what is most likely to happen next. Outpaces provides you with clear and succinct analysis and suggestions that you can easily implement in your portfolio. For example, Outpaces gave clear indication of the upcoming crisis in the equities markets, so you have full capacity and the time to make the right moves. Outpaces provides you with timely trigger points with real-time electronic distribution. Outpaces analysis and triggers are ideal for implementation in your stock portfolio, as well as with ETFs, options, and LEAPs. See Outpaces' recent history. We had a bearish equities alert in November 2007, a signal to close all long equities position and consider bearish trades if desired, well ahead of the impending crisis. We had a bearish alert for crude oil in July 2008, another signal to close all long equities positions. And we had a bearish alert for gold in July 2008, followed by a bullish signal in December 2008. This is how this timely and specific knowledge will have protected and improved your bottom line. Most knowledgeable investors build the core portion of their portfolio in the appropriate asset allocation category that is going to carry the bulk of the load, and Outpaces provides the necessary data to invest in stocks, funds, ETFs, and bonds. Many advanced investors also reserve a portion of their portfolio to sophisticated investment products, such as options. If you are interested in these products, see what Outpaces delivered in the first 2 weeks of January 2009. 19% profits in 1 day with the Qs, and another 29% profit in 3 days on the Qs, and these are typical outpaces consistent type of returns. No matter what your investment focus is, experience a new level of trading knowledge and skills and vastly increase your investment profits with outpaces. We offer a limited time 100% risk-free subscription that puts all the risks on us and gives you the opportunity to most positively change the way you look at your investments. We'll do all the hard and time-consuming analysis and present you with specific suggestions for you to select from and implement. Your investments will be solidly in your hands, and you can sit back and see your portfolio grow to a new level of profits and satisfaction. Outpaces. It's easy and it works. Subscribe now.